Hello guys. Welcome to my live chat. I have something to say, but I wouldn't say now until I'm seeing people join the live. Still waiting for people to join the live before I can tell the story I have to tell and possibly share the video. The true life story, anyways. An incident that took place day before yesterday. That's 2 days back in the area where I stay. So I felt like I should share it my audience so that people will know what they're doing and be aware. Okay, people would be careful. People would know. People will actually understand, you know, um, a lot of things. But I wouldn't want to go on saying it until I see people join, because I know you learn from this. You learn a lot from this. Honestly, you will. A lot of things are happening every day, every day, every day. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you for joining. Please, I have something I would like to share. Something prompted this live. It's about something that happened 2 days ago. Hi, you're welcome to the live show. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm from Nigeria. I'm doing great, thank you. Like I said, I want to share something. Okay, thank you. Oh, you're my fan. Thank you so much. I love you for that. Thank you. Oh, like I said, something happened around the area where I stay, and thank you so much for that. I love you for this. Thank you so much. Thank you. No, nobody hates ruinous people. No, we don't hate them. No, don't say that. No one hates them, okay? We love everyone, and I know people do the same too. People do the same too. Thank you for joining this live. Yeah, something happened. I think I've gotten a high number of people. I'm going to tell the story that brought me here today. As you can see, if you're someone who always frequents or participates in my live stream, you know I don't usually come on live by this time because I'm working. So, but something happened 2 days back, okay, and it has been disturbing me. So I felt like I should just come here and share the live. So please, you guys, listen to my story so you learn. Yes, truth hurts some people. Yes, thank you for that. Most people don't like the truth. They don't like the truth at all. It pisses them off, especially when you tell them the truth. They don't like it. Okay, some people are just born like that. So now, like I said before, something happened around the area I stay. It was around 9 a.m. in the morning when we had a shout. A woman was shouting. So people came out. A lot of people came out on the streets. We discovered that she's actually someone's wife. Her husband stabbed her. I could have shared this video here, but she may not like the fact that her face was showing, and she was not really protected. She was a little bit naked, so I wouldn't want to share her video to this live. Otherwise, I would have just flashed it for you guys to see that I'm not just telling a story. Of course, most people do hate Jesus. Yeah, most people do hate Jesus, especially when you tell them, the rightful ways to follow, the ways of the Lord to follow. They do not like it at all. They don't want to hear it. So like I was saying, so when we had this shout, everybody in the street had to come out. Lo and behold, what we saw was a stab. A stab round the chest, a stab on the limb that's below her breasts, and another stab at her back, the back of her shoulders. There's a lot of blood. There was a lot of blood. The woman was in a pool of blood. And then what happened? People were like, what happened? The son too came out, because it was this son of hers that was shouting. When the son came out, we actually saw. Okay, thank you. I know you might be busy, but I too am busy, but I have to share this. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you so much. I appreciate. See you later. So like I was saying, so when we had this shout, the son too came out. The son who took WAEC last year, about 18 years of age, came out with a stab too on his shoulder. And his own was worse because the knife was still there. They were both shouting. Oh, thank you, no worries. Thank you. So they were both shouting. So when the street people came out, okay, I brought my car so they could just take them to the hospital. And when they were taken to the hospital, we were like, what happened? It was when we saw the youth around that area chasing the husband of this said woman. We started asking questions. So it was at that time that we were told that this man actually stabbed his wife. He stabbed his wife. Hi, God, this since 3 months, to be honest with you, I've not really been myself. I've been asking some questions. How can someone who once told you how much he loves you, someone who once appreciated you, someone who calls himself your husband, possibly raise his hands on you? I don't know how it feels. I don't know how people manage to do that. For me, what I call love, when you love your woman, you can't raise even a voice at that woman, not to talk of raising a knife. This man practically stabbed this woman 3 times. Now ask me what the problem was. Now, the chairman of the street, that's the estate where we stay, was actually asking. He called a meeting to find out what the problem was, because everywhere in the street was full of blood. My car was full of blood. Everywhere blood. They could not bring out the knife on the shoulder of the boy because the knife was deep down. So they needed the hospital to do that. Oh my God, how I wish I could just flash this video for you guys to see that I'm not joking on this story. honestly. But I don't know how those people are going to feel if I were to flash that video here. So, like I was saying, the youth pursued the man, possibly to deal with him, or he beat him or whatever, but this man managed to escape. Okay, the man managed to escape. So, what happened? I mean, what started the fight? Now, let me tell you. According to the story, because this woman has 5 boys and a girl. So according to the rest of the children, they were like, their father slept out. Their father didn't come back that day. Like, he didn't sleep in the house. He slept out. Switched off his phones. And then the next morning, he came back to the house. And their mom was like, where have you been? You kept us worried and we could not sleep well last night because your phones were switched off. We tried reaching you, all to no avail, and we called and called. We had to even call your friends, your family, people who know you, people you work with, to find out if you're okay. Like, the woman was all tensed throughout the night. So she was like, where have you been? Not even a call. Doesn't mean you don't even value your family. You should know that we were worried. At least a phone call wouldn't kill you. A phone call to say, hello, I'm not going to come back today. I'm going to sleep out today. In case you don't get to see me, please do not be scared. Just, something like that is okay. I mean, you don't have to see somebody you call your wife as nothing. I don't know why some men are like that. I don't know why. So according to the children, when their mother asked their father this question, the man was like, are you stupid? Are you stupid? How can you ask me such a question? Am I married to you or you are married to me? Whatever I want is what I do. I am the man of the house. You don't have any right whatsoever to ask me such a question. Guys, I want to know, is this woman wrong? Is she wrong with her questions? The man started shouting. As a matter of fact, according to the kids, they said the man was smelling of alcohol. So, before they could know it, the woman said, okay, since you don't want to tell us, you have slept, women thing. When a woman is angry, she can possibly say anything, especially when she suspects that her man is cheating or that her man is having anything to do with anybody outside. It can be crazy. Women can be crazy about that. A woman can take anything else from a man, but the fact that you cheat under her nose, making her look like a fool, she cannot take. That she will never take as a woman. Me, I do the same. Every other woman do the same. It's just in our bloodline. A woman can take every other thing whatsoever in a marriage, but the fact that you cheat under her nose, making her look like a fool, that she can never take. So when this woman asked that question, according to the kids, I quote them because I was not there. So the man fled up. The man started shouting. Started portraying an anger, like he has stored this anger for some time or for a long time. He just unleashed this anger. Started shouting on top of his voice. Before he could know what was going on, he hit the wife. He gave the wife a very hot slap, according to the kids. So the woman was like, you slapped me. You slapped me, you slept outside, and I want to ask you, and I'm asking you, you went ahead to slap me. Why would you slap me? As a woman. You know how women are. You can hit them all you want, but you see this mouth of theirs, you can't close it. You can't shut it up. So the woman was shouting. I mean, that's a normal thing for a woman to do, especially especially when her man is misbehaving. So she was shouting. Before you could know it, what the man did was take a knife that was on the table, that they used. According to them, I don't know, but the knife was on the table. The man had to grab the knife and stab the wife at the back first. When the wife shouted and turned, he stabbed her here. So they were dragging. So the son came out to shout, "Hey, hey, daddy, what have you done? What have you done?" The woman was already in pool of blood. So when they were shouting, as the son, children, they love their mother no matter what. So the boy was like trying to help the mom. The man grabbed the knife, stabbed the boy by his shoulders. Do you get? So if you see these people's house, God, I never knew that blood could be this. Oh my God. Blood was flowing like rivers of water. Oh my God, I've never seen such in my life. Please, the essence of this video is there's no need for violence. There's no need for hate. This is a woman, you went to her home, or possibly you pursued her, you tried to lure her, you tried to win her heart. Maybe she was just, dribbling you. And at some point, she decided to give you a chance, and then you had that chance to win her heart, or rather you won her heart, possibly got married to her, and then you start misbehaving. Tell me why somebody who claims to be in love with somebody be able to stab that person. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Someone you call your wife. I'm still here to understand how people are. I don't know what people call love. I don't know what people see as love. I don't know how people explain that word, LOVE. For me, if you say you love somebody, man, there are things you cannot do. You can't possibly look that person in the face straight away and do some things. There are words you can't even use on that same person you said you love. Not to talk of raising a finger. And then to talk of stabbing your wife, your own wife, the mother of 6 children. Oh my gracious God. As I talk to you, this woman is still in the hospital. I don't know. I'm supposed to flash her videos here. But I don't know how that family is going to feel if I'm to flash that video here. This thing happened in my streets, in the estate where I stay. Honestly, it's not funny. It is not funny. Never funny. If you're in a marriage and you think you've lost that word love, you've lost love in your relationship, please quit. I repeat, quit. It's not a do or die affair. It doesn't matter if you have 5 kids, 10 kids. It does not matter. Because there is no way you could continue without that word love. Because I believe it is only love that can keep that union. And when you don't have that word, when you don't have that thing, love, when you don't have love, please, you are doing nothing there. You are doing nothing there in that relationship when there is no love. Some people get married today, and at the end of the day, they discover that maybe the wife or the woman they got married to is not really the kind of woman they want. Then quit. Instead of keeping her in the house to maltreat her. You quit. Most women married today out of luxury, out of what is it called, attraction. Maybe you saw the guy is looking so attractive, maybe he's tall, he's handsome, and then he's rich, and at the end of the day you marry him and see that you don't find that same thing you found in him before you got married to him. So there is no more love. Quit. Instead of staying there to commit murder, or staying there to give your children bad vibes, bad upbringing, or making your children believe that that's how marriage is, quit. It's not a do or die affair. It's not a do or die affair. You can quit. Now tell me how these children are going to grow up. What would they be thinking? They've had that thing in their memory and it can never be deleted. Yes, if you're a man, you stay in front of your children, in the presence of your children, to insult or degrade your wife. Let me tell you, those kids are going with that. Yes. If you have a male child, that male child will come up tomorrow to believe that, yes, a woman was nothing. That you can actually talk to a woman, your woman, to be precise, anyhow, because they have seen their father do the same to their mother. And then if you are a girl child, or if you have a girl child, and then you stay before her to hit her mother, what do you expect her to grow up with? She will believe the fact that men hit women. If you are in a marriage and you think, yes, I once loved this girl, but as it stands now, there is no more love. I don't love her anymore. I don't see that beauty I saw in her before I came to marry her, came to approach her. Please quit before you commit murder. Before you commit murder, please quit. You don't need to commit murder. You don't need to go to jail for somebody. You don't need to kill somebody. It is not only when you stab or kill somebody that you've killed that person. There is what is called vocal domestic violence. The words you use on your woman, they are killing. Most women are dying slowly in their marriages. And then let me tell you, people think women are the only people who are maltreated in a marriage. It's a lie. Pure lie. There are men who are equally suffering domestic violence from their wives. There are women who are disrespectful. There are women who do not value their husbands. They prefer their pastor, they prefer their reverends, they prefer their priests to their husband. You see them treating their priests, their pastors more with respect than they do to their husbands. A lot of men are being maltreated in a marriage too, not only women. So I think the best thing for all of this is, if you are not more comfortable in your marriage, please quit. Call it a break. Yes. No one dies with anyone. Yes, she's your wife. You married her long time ago. You spent money, and now you're aging. You can't get it. So fucking what? Quit and have your happiness back. Have your sanity back. You don't necessarily need to kill yourself because you want to remain in that marriage, or because you think you've spent money, or because you think, oh yes, I married her a long time ago when I was still a younger person. So fucking what? Quit if you're no more comfortable. So that this whole saga and this whole mess of violence, killings, murder, and all that. Let me tell you, most men do not kill their wives on purpose. All are mistakes. Most of this murder, a man killing his wife or so, all are mistakes. Maybe when the saga started, he never had the you know, he never had the intention of killing that woman. But maybe he pushed her forcefully and then possibly she falls down, hits her head on something and then she dies. Or he hits her roughly in a bad place or in a delicate place, she dies. Or possibly, and you should understand that a man's strength is never to be compared to a woman's strength. So no man plans to kill his wife. These are all mistakes due to domestic violence. So I urge you, if you are not comfortable, quit. Gone are the days when people think they can stay, they can manage. What will people say? Let them talk. Let me tell you, people would always talk. If you die in that marriage, they will still talk against you. If you leave that marriage, they will still talk. So you had better choose the way that suits your heart. You have that heart inside of you. No one is carrying it with you. You are the one who's putting on the shoes and you know where those shoes are pinching. You don't have to look at people. You don't have to care. Care less, my dear, and live your life. As a man, live your life. As a woman, live your life. You both are not meant to die in that marriage just because you've had kids together. So fucking what? If you think no more love in that marriage, you both can come to an agreement. Okay, fine. No more love in this union. I don't love you, you don't love me. So let's do our things. Let's train our kids together. It's just an agreement. You both will come together. Either the kids go with the woman, stays with the woman. You as a father, you contribute to their training, and life goes on. You don't necessarily need to live together as husband and wife when you know it's not working out. You call yourself a husband. You go out to cheat. And when the woman complains, it becomes a violence. Then you call yourself a woman. When your husband talks, you talk back at him. Or you insult him. You mistreat him. You don't value him. No matter what. And then tomorrow you both want to stay together and then call yourself husband and wife when you know there is no love in that union. What are you still doing together? Quit. Find love somewhere else if you can. Yes. You don't stay together and kill yourself all in the name of marriage, all in the name of what people are going to say. Of course, they will always talk. People must talk. Okay, tell me now, this woman now, I don't even know her faith because as we speak, she's still in the hospital. As we speak, this said woman is still in the hospital. So I don't know what people call marriage, especially the African people. They see marriage as though you've bought that woman, as though you've paid her bride price, so therefore she belongs to you automatically. She's now yours. You have the right over her life, over her career, over everything about her, over her everything all round. No! This woman had a dream before she came to you. This woman had a life before she came to you. This woman has focus before she came to you. Yes, she has her own vibes. She has her own life to live. She has what she has always wanted to be. So you don't marry her and think you can cage her because you have paid her bride price. No, she's not some toy that you bought in the market. You don't necessarily need to control every hook and cranny she goes to. You don't need to control her lifestyle. I mean, look out in some things. Because some men are nosy. They want to nose in everything their woman does. They want to know. When a woman loves you, let me tell you, she loves you. She can never cheat on you. Okay. Hold on, sorry. All right. Thank you. So, like I was saying, sorry, someone came to say hi. So, like I was saying, you don't necessarily need to control every part of her life. She'll dress well, you tell her, oh, I don't like that dressing. That dressing is not for a married woman. Who told you that? Who told you that? But she was putting on the same type of dress before you saw her, got attracted to her, and then got married to her. She will come up with, anything that suits her lifestyle. You'll be like, I don't like this. You have to do this. You always want her to follow your own way. As a man, who told you that? Marriage is a two-way thing. Two people agreeing together in one thing. You as a man, you don't necessarily need to impose every of your lifestyle on your woman. No, she has her own life to live. Don't impose your own lifestyle on her. Allow her, free her. Let her live her life. And let me tell you one thing. When you put a whole lot of trust on somebody, let me tell you, when that person wants to do something and remembers that, someone somewhere deeply loves her and trusts her so much, she would not want to betray that trust. That's one thing about women that you guys do not know. She can never betray your trust. You don't have to be paranoid about everything she does, thinking that she's going out there to cheat. Other men are going to see her beauty, possibly start chasing her and all that. So fucking what? She's a woman and she's meant to be chased. The question there is, who did you get married to? It is left for that woman to know what she really wants, to know that she's a married woman and she does not need to accept any proposal from any other man. Even though she dressed in wrappers and in a big agbada hair ties, if she wants to double date or cheat on you, she can do it. I've seen men who are on their wedding rings, yet they cheat. They take women to the hotel room and still on their wedding rings. So please, why I'm saying this in essence is this. Marry your wife, make her your friend, make her your sister, make her your girlfriend. The way you both were when you both were dating, I think you should continue that way. Take your woman out. When you're going on an event, dress her well. What she needs is to be dressed well. You will see her beauty is still in her body. That thing you saw before you came to seek her hand in marriage is still there. It's just that you ignored it for a long time and it's hidden. When you take care of it, it comes up. That beauty is still in her. Dress her well, take her to your occasion, she will represent. Yes. You want to go to club, you want to club as a man, you don't need a side chick. A side chick who will run away from you in if anything comes up. Dress your wife well, take her to that club and bring her back home. She's your woman. Not because she gave you a child. It doesn't make any difference. She's still that woman you saw with beauty before you got married to her. Dress your woman well, treat her well, even though she doesn't know how to dress, because some women will be like, I'm married, what am I dressing for? Who am I dressing for? Let me just be anyhow. No, teach your woman what you want her to be like, the way you want her to dress, what attracts you, and then let her do her thing. Okay? And then you'll see her coming up fine. Buy her dresses, take her to occasions, take her to places, enjoy with her, because she's your life partner. Let me tell you, men, what you do not know. Have you ever stayed on your own private place? Have you ever thought of your age at 65? Have you ever thought or think about yourself at the age of 80? It is what you do to your woman now that will determine how she will take care of you in your late age. It is how you treat her now that will determine how she's going to love you back. Because definitely women are procurers. She will procure your love, keep it very well for you, and then reciprocate it when the time comes. That's the woman lifestyle. She will give you back that which you have given to her later in the days. Yes. So you had better mend your ways around her. You had better treat her fine. You had better love her dearly for your old age sake. Because you see those side chicks, you see those ladies you keep out there, they will not be there when the time comes. They will only eat your money and run away. She has come to stay in your life, and she is staying. She is staying. So the earlier you understand the fact that you did not buy a toy as a woman to keep in the house, that you got married to her, does not mean you bought her whole being, her whole life. The better for you. Well, I'm not supposed to be doing this video by this time because I'm busy. People are coming in and going out. As you can see, I'm still in my office. But I had no option. I had to do it because honestly, I've been having this at the back of my mind since 2 days that this incident happened. I was like, what is going on? How can somebody who say you love somebody and then you got married, union, two people made one, possibly take a knife and stab her wife? Honestly, so heartbreaking. And this is what warranted this video. And thank you all for joining. If you have always joined my live stream, you understand that I don't come live regularly by this time. My life has always been from 8 p.m. When people are free and when people are free to listen to me and have time. So I know many of you are still in your offices, many are still busy, but I had to do this because it is important before I lose it on my head, because honestly I got scared. I got scared deep down. Yes, I got scared because people are giving the younger ones the reason not to engage in a marriage. A lot of young girls are scared of going into a marriage because of the things they see on social media, because of a lot of things happening today in marriages. It's scaring our children. Most marriages who are full of violence, leave their children in nothing but fear of marriage. Yeah, because they are seeing. You think a child is not seeing, they are seeing. And children are good stories. Yes. So please, if you're in a marriage, be you a man or a woman, and you think there is no more love, or you think what you saw in that lady or what you saw in that man, you no longer see it, please quit. You think you don't love this lady again, you don't love this man again, please quit. You both can be in an agreement. You both can, talk, and then go your separate ways, but train your kids together. Yes, it's better than dying for a marriage. It's better than killing your partner. It's better than hitting your partner. Yes, you can put hands together and train your kids from different places. It's possible than staying together and when you know there is no love, when you know there is no likeness, the other party does a thing and then you get pissed off because you don't love that person anymore. Whatever he or she does pisses you off. And you can't help it. There's nothing you can do. It's there, it's there. So I advise you guys, if you're in a marriage and then you think it's not working out for you, this is not what you planned for, or you mistakenly got married to that lady, or you mistakenly got married to that man. Now your eyes has opened. He's not really what you wanted. The lady is not what you wanted. She has lost her shape. She has lost her body, or you never really loved her. It was just a fantasy that brought you both together, which you both mistakenly called love. Please quit and have your life. It will equally help your kids, so that they will not grow to see violence in a marriage as a tradition, or as something that can happen, or something that is meant to happen. Okay? Now, thank you all for joining. I will be leaving you guys now. See you later days as usual. My name remains Jennifer Teddy, a scriptwriter, a filmmaker, a movie producer, and an actress. Yeah, you do well to subscribe to my channel. Love my movies, love my BTS. I love you all. Soonest, I will be uploading movies that will interest you. And you see this one, I am going to write it because it is a true life story. Ciao, you guys. Thank you for joining. Have a great and wonderful day ahead. And remember, you need prayers in your union, in your marriage, to keep it going. Prayers. Do not abstain from prayers. Make sure you pray each time, because even the Bible told us that the family that stays together prays together. So you pray together so you can stay together. Please have a great and wonderful day. May the love of God never depart from you people. May God's unending love enclave you guys in whatever endeavor of your life may be. Stay safe. Thank you.